Brian Gabriel, Wheaton Deputy Chief of Police, brings us a message on behalf of the dedicated men and women of the Wheaton Police Department and the City of Wheaton.
Hello, I'm Brian Gabriel, and I'm a Deputy Chief with the Wheaton Police Department. It is my pleasure to introduce Chief P.J. Youker to receive the Distinguished Alumni Award. The best characteristic of Chief Youker is his leadership. To quote American five-star General and Field Marshal of the Philippine Army, Douglas MacArthur, "A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make the tough decision, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent." General MacArthur's words indicate the passion associated with leadership and the genuineness of his character. Leadership is not a personification of a set of stripes, bars, or stars pinned on a pressed uniform at a swearing-in ceremony. It is not a destination obtained at the achievement of title, position, or rank. Leadership is a constant examination of oneself, the surrounding environment, and the courage to materialize a mission, vision, and values. Leadership is a developmental journey, a parallel to the pursuit of fulfillment through self-actualization. It is an endless focus of self-elevation, constantly striving to achieve personal standards of honor and excellence in pursuit of an unreachable perfection. This is the responsibility of service, of servant leadership. It requires commitment to take the initiative and the consistency to never stop. The true test of leadership is not measured by individual accomplishment, but by the selfless gesture of putting the needs of others at the forefront. Leadership is innovation, leadership is courage, leadership is grace. Chief Youker embodies all of these qualities. On behalf of the men and women of the Wheaton Police Department and the City of Wheaton, it is my distinct honor to introduce one of the best leaders I have ever met, Chief P.J. Youker.
Congratulations, Chief.
Thank you very much. Well, with an introduction like that, I hope I don't disappoint. It was a very wonderful introduction by my Deputy Chief, Brian Gabriel. Good morning. I'd like to take a moment to thank the College of DuPage's Alumni Engagement for coordinating this event and allowing me to join a small group of alumni, including Jim Belushi, for which the center is named after, and other distinguished alumni here today. Alexander Pope, a British poet, is credited to the quote, "As the twig is bent, so grows the tree." And I feel it relates to me and where I am today. I'm standing here today because of all those who have helped me, guided me, and supported me along my way to becoming a leader of a policing organization. I would like to acknowledge my family, my friends, co-workers, and the outstanding community leaders of Wheaton, including Judge Bonnie Wheaton, John Rutledge, and my wonderful Citizen Police Academy Alumni Association members. I'd like to take the rest of my time and speak about my experiences at COD and how the Wheaton Police Department and I are intrinsically tied to the college. I, like many other young adults, had but only an inkling of what I wanted to do, and following the advice of my mother, who was also a COD graduate of '78, I enrolled at COD to take my gen eds. I took a variety of courses to discover what interested me, and more importantly, uncover something I would be passionate about. Along my educational journey, there were 4 COD faculty members who I'd like to recognize. Not surprisingly, my first instructor taught criminal justice. Bruce Malkin, a West Chicago police officer veteran, and now the assistant director of the DuPage County Children's Center, taught me what it meant to be a peace officer and how dynamic and challenging the role could be. I learned those people that have the strength of will, mind, and body need to stand up for what was right, and they have a duty to protect our community's future and the most vulnerable of us, our children and young adults. The next faculty member I would like to recognize is Dr. Peter Clausen, or PK as he liked to be called, my sociology professor. He opened my mind to the social sciences and how much is known and still unknown, and about how we all work and fit into our society. It is down this road I learned the power of psychology, the lesser-known field of social psychology, and of course the study of large groups and populations. I became fascinated with how people interacted at all 3 levels and still use the lessons I learned over 20 years ago in my daily interactions with my coworkers and the public I serve. To Mr. Davis, I'm sorry I don't recall your first name, and with a common last name, Google wasn't too helpful. But he did something which I didn't think was possible. He taught me math, and he taught me how to love math. Specifically, he taught higher level math, including calculus, differential equations, integration, mathematical optimization, probability, and statistics. And no, with the exception of statistics, I don't use any of the other math routinely in my profession. Mathematics never came easy to me, but Mr. Davis's teaching style and real-world application sparked a passion and love for math, which I still have today. He taught me to dig deep on numbers and not to accept them on face value, because there are some people out there who would like you to believe that 60% of the time, it works every time. Some of you got that reference. The last staff member I'd like to recognize is Alice Snellgrove, who is here today. She inspired me to be better, to work hard, and to do more. Joining the COD Honors Program helped me learn how to be a better student and prepared me for many of the challenges at Penn State and again at Benedictine University. I've joked at times that some of the courses in the program were tougher than those at Penn State. Graduating from the honors program and with honors with my associates helped me obtain academic scholarships at both Penn State and later at Benedictine University. Thank you again, Mrs. Snellgrove. Now I'd like to share how foundational COD is to our community, the Wheaton Police Department, and myself. It wasn't an option at the time I attended, but COD now offers its 3+1 programs for bachelor's degrees in criminal justice, which help mold the next generation of police officers. And the students enrolled have been providing the Wheaton Police Department with a pipeline of part-time community service officers who we hope one day will join a police department. Additionally, we have sent dozens of police officers to COD's Suburban Law Enforcement Academy, a state-certified police academy, which incidentally is now directed by former Police Chief Jim Volpe. COD has provided so much and continues to enrich our community. I would like to thank current COD President Hammond and past President Dr. Caputo and Vice President Johnson for all those who have made COD the wonderful organization and institution that it is today. I will close with a message for everyone here, and for those who may watch this video, especially if you are considering attending COD as a next step in your educational journey, or as a recent high school grad, a part-time student while working full-time, or just someone wanting to learn more. The College of DuPage is a repository of knowledge with excellent programs and dedicated faculty and staff. Take courses which interest you. Find your passion. Chase your dreams. Be adventurous, learn new things, and if you're lucky, you will find a career in something that you love to do. And if you are inspired by the idea of service, self-sacrifice, helping others, a criminal justice career might be in your future. Lastly, I have a special message from my young cousin, Sam, who is here today and currently enrolled at COD. You have more in you than you can imagine. And if you don't have the talent, work hard and you will surpass those who rely solely on talent. If you have the talent, work even harder, and only a few, if any, will be able to keep up with you. Thank you.